guys? Aleroart here. I'm Aleroart, and tonight I'm just doing some live art. And thank you for checking it out. Hope everyone's having a good Sunday. And right now I'm just doing some fan art right now. I know it's like random, and right now I'm just jumping in. So I got my brush pen, and just doing some fun art. Also, see if I could take any requests. I'm happy to do those. But in the meantime, just doing some live drawings. So this character called Batquin. And Batquin is actually just Harley Quinn, but dressed up as Batman. So that's what's up. And I wanted just to do these gray washes on there with my gray, using my brush. Yeah. See if I can get some color, not colors, but more like gray tones on there. So appreciate everybody that comes out and checks it out. I don't know how long I'm gonna be on tonight. I got class tomorrow, so just wanted to get some drawings. But I appreciate you guys that all come on, and you guys get to check out. Yeah. This is I think this character is cool. I mean, I try to understand what is it that why Harley is dressed up as Batman or as the Bat, and just going with that, and just adding some details. So I appreciate you guys. Let's see. Yeah. You guys can give a like and follow. I am Aleroart. I make cartoons, arts, drawings, sketches, and all that fun stuff. Also have my own characters, Alley Cat, Element Factor, and right now I'm just things I like to do is creating content, is making live art and drawing on the spot. So appreciate you guys for this, seeing what I work on. So right now I got I got a Carnage. So I got a Spider-Man from 2029 or 2099. Correction on that. Whoa, big fan of Element Factor. Oh, that means a lot, yo. Ooh, that's so cool. Wow. You guys are really awesome at that. So right now I'm just really just trying to keep everything consistent. Thank you so much. Thank you. I try to get on here as much as I can, but with like scheduling, it kind of gets kind of off. But I appreciate you guys that do pop through, and you guys do know my comics and characters and stuff that I draw. So I try to keep that. So shout outs to you guys and gals. I don't know if you guys know, Superman and Spider-Man run into each other yet again. So that apparently is a thing. And this time around, they actually no spoilers, but they know who they are, and they hang out and stuff like that. So DC came out with their version, and I guess Marvel's coming out. So I don't see what happens when the Marvel comes out. I guess in a month or so, but the DC one just came out. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the artwork that was in there and the camaraderie that was created for the book. So. You guys know who this guy is? Usagi Yojimbo. He's definitely a friend of the Turtles, and he appears in a couple of times of the Turtles cartoon. I think that's really cool. What's his name? Stan Sakai, creator of Usagi. It's really cool that he interacts with the Turtles. And if you guys had the action figure, I'm looking at my nephews who had those characters. So that's cool. But yeah, let's see. Other than that, let's make some art. Doing some scribbles, getting some art made. A lot of that for this weekend. So getting that. I'm just doing a lot of washes. This is just basically, that's what it's called, the wash technique, where I see my light and my white where it sticks out, and where the character is gonna have like dark and shadows, right? Again, I hope everyone's having a good weekend. A lot of running around, and then getting ready for back to work tomorrow, back to school, into teaching. I got two different schools tomorrow. So one is sub teaching, the other one is going to be art. And the thing with the art classes, which is great, even the other one is I'm excited for as well. But the other one is I get to bring in some more art supplies. So shout outs to my students that get to come in and make art, and in general, everybody that makes art. We need more art in this world. So yeah. And then when I was drawing these, just I do quick sketches in my sketchbook. Got my guy Alley Cat representing more Spider-Man. Someone asked me to draw them as Wolverine, so I really like that I added the her cheetah pants that she had in there. So yeah, let's see. And I drew Super Mario. Kind of what is the word? Very exaggerated, if you will. And yeah, so. Yeah. Yeah, and then like I said, just filling up some pages with my sketchbook. Just drawing a lot of stuff. Chainsaw Man, characters, Invincible, Lobo. Kind of like me. That's what is me. It's my one of my self portraits of myself. Try to be more zen-like in my cartoony style, and I always have to keep the third eye. All the time, I get fan art from people all the time. I get different fan art, and I just cleaned up around my table. That my table had yeah, some fan art. Just lost it was in pen tops, but yeah, actually I can show you some fan art. Fan art. Okay, check this out. So one of my speaking of fan art, I have students that actually draw how I look, or if their interpretation how they see me, which I find it very humbled and wild, like a Charlie Brown head, and that's how they draw me as Mr. Alejandro, which is pretty funny and cool. The hilarious thing about it is that I never know what's left on my desk, but I always gather them at the end of the day, and I'll get artwork, I'll get an eraser. Sometimes there's like a snack they share. So it's definitely one of those things that I get. This was fan made of my character Alley Cat. Alley Cat is my hooligan for hire, and this is fan made. So yeah, shout outs to my open center people. One of the youngest members makes these and has a little connector, and let's see, you guys can check it out. Zia, happinessdolls.com. Shout outs to you. She made this, and I was at awe. Look at his little hat. His hat looks kind of like what's his name? Dogman. Very cool. And then the button eyes, and then his little gray sweater. So for her to create this character, and his little tail too, to make Alley Cat, this is definitely one of those humbling things. But when I'm asked, do I get fan art? Yes, I do get a lot of fan art. I try to keep as much as I can. Have them in folders, and you just try to you know, save as much as you can. Like, it's not that I throw it away, it's just that I put stuff in. I have it in suitcases, I have it in folders, and yeah. And then I get stuff like this where this is how how my students perceive me, how they see me as a character. So I think it's really cool. They got my beard, my glasses. They're very nice to add a lot of hair in my head, which I think it's funny and cool. So to answer your question, sorry if I dragged it out. Yes, I do. I do get fan art. I get fan art of my character. I get fan art of myself too. So yeah, my Valley Cat doing the alphabets. He's playing a video game. Press play. But again, my thank you, and thank you for asking. I try to answer as fast as possible because I'm always looking at my drawings, but I'm not able to see quick enough the comments. I appreciate you that get to ask stuff. Yeah. Shout outs and rest in peace to Sam Keith, creator of the Max. And I want to say he co-created Cyber for Marvel, but his foe has always been Wolverine. So Cyber is this character. Let me see if I could do a little picture grab, literally from a comic that I picked up, and I'm gonna knock down everything, which is pretty kooky. And these are the comics from back in the day, which I think is hilarious because apparently, yeah, let me see. Where are they at? I know I got more comics here. Excuse me. Yep. And let me get this guy, Cyber. Go through my Oh yeah, there's this is him versus Wolverine. My take at it was right there. So you can see that in his hands. So stylized the great Sam Keith. Trying to find. I guess there wasn't that much in there. The only thing I got in is him right here. I try to give him the jacket and the hat. But again, this is in the style of the great late Sam Keith. Let's see. I don't want to focus too much on the books, but I just want to be drawing. So if you guys have a character fan art you guys want me to do a drawing of, let me know. I'll be happy to. And again, this is Cyber. It's the character I was like emulating in my fan art, fighting Wolverine. Of course, fighting Wolverine is pretty kooky. But yeah. Anywho's. Yeah. So yeah, I appreciate everybody that gives a follow and checking out. I'm Aleroart. Give a follow to Aleroart.tv. It's my YouTube channel. Got my character Alley Cat. I got characters that I draw on here too. I try to have a mix of things. I try to be exaggerated, like Wolverine has like super muscles and stuff like that. Yeah. So let me see. Try to do shapes, characters. I was at the museum, try to recreate drawings. So it's out of my normal cartoony style, but I appreciate everybody that digs it. If you are an artist that draws, always be encouraged, and this is my what I tell my students is always be encouraged to draw what you see in around you and in life, and just try to emulate things that you can try to draw. So you've seen outlines of characters to try to incorporate stuff. Even like relics. Relics are like there are objects at the museum that I was at. I did that. So saw a horse, I saw Buddha, I saw Ganesh, the elephant god, and this is more of a Ganesh drawing right here. Right? Cool. Be encouraged. There's a character that wore a mask, and this was the mask they're wearing, so that's the character I end up drawing on the spot. So be encouraged. If you don't have a sketchbook, get a notebook, and with your notebook, just do a sketch doodle. I'm always around paper, try to draw on the back of like receipts, pieces of paper just to be inspired. I just drew things around. You can see, come with the frog. Some sisters. These are characters that are I'm drawn at the museum here in Chicago. These are statues, bronze statues. Got to see my first Norman Rockwell. Norman Rockwell is one of those painters from kind of like the Depression area, where just pretty much showed how he viewed life. This is kind of funny. As a Chicagoan, they had the Chicago Cubs. More characters. These are from my sketchbook. These are just drawings. Again, just perceives how I draw. And you as an artist just gotta be it's more my cartoony style. Is to be motivated. Even if I don't always have like days where I draw. I'll take a break. If you guys saw my last video, I got to put together my Mandalorian and Grogu piece. I'm very proud of it. And even though there was extra pieces, I got to incorporate that. And shout out to you guys that got to see. So this is one of my favorites. I got to have it on my desk. And I just learned that I could put this little latch belt on the Mandalorian Dinjarin, is his name. And you could wear it as like a fanny pack. Or not a fanny pack, but like, a baby thing to carry around the little Grogu guy. Or, if you will, Baby Yoda. Again, started off on this, turned on the page where I was working on washes for that Quinn. Basically, that's Harley Quinn, and that was the mixed match. So these pages were more of Carnage and Spider-Man 2020 or 99. I keep saying 29, but I know it's 99. Maybe because 29 is so close, and just trying to figure out what can I do with that. So if you guys have a character, give me guys, if you guys can, give me a fan art character, and I could draw it right now. I'm always looking to create art. I can draw that. Let me see. I think I know who this guy's requested, who asked me to draw this, and I hope you guys had a good comic convention show. Let me see. I am fond of the girl who's the speedster, and she's like super fast, and I know she doesn't have curly hair, but I know I put that up there right there. Let's give her some glasses, and actually I drew a pinup of her in a comic. Let me see. Yeah, I could do that. Yeah. So yeah, I hope everyone's having a good weekend. And let me see. I Trying to see, trying to remember. I'm doing these exercises, especially. I have uh, I have students that I encourage that I know it's quickly to go look in our phones, but I really try to keep it where it's like, can you remember? That's one of my exercises for myself too, is how much I could draw. So let me see. Yeah, is she faster than? Is she faster than Sonic? Z- z- So as I'm working on I'm working on the new element factor. My style, and I think it's always a thing, like our style, like dress, not say drastically, but shout outs to you, the guys that came on and saw working on stuff. I was wrapping up Power Punch Bootcamp. Another I worked on for Creator Writer, Ellie Elginton's awesome title, and a dear friend. And when I was wrapping that up, I was looking at just certain things of like, what's my next book, and definitely that when I was working on Element Factor, I was doing sketches and I came up with more of a look of the character. So they're kind of going through a change, a look change, and that what that means basically in my perspective is that I, like when you're drawing you come up with like a, I don't want to say shortcut, but the thing when I was drawing my characters I was doing like just little changes here and there. So like they now have eye pupils, which before I didn't have that, and I think it's funny. And the other thing is that more gesturing, more of their body and stuff like that. But that's pretty much it. And I'm trying to make it sound like I'm doing something drastically different, but I'm not. Let's see. I'm trying to remember. My brain's foggy. Is it? She doesn't have overalls, does she? Z- I could totally see a couple of different artist styles that I'm always influenced by, and I always try to incorporate in there and stuff like that. Shout outs to all creators and making comics and stuff like that. I want to go and check out. Let me see. Trying to get a character design. Ah. Do I lose this battle? I hope I don't. Aha! Love it. I feel like I did it in this style when I did the pinup. Excuse me. Again, when I'm drawing, I don't look up. I don't look up at the main screen right here. I'm always looking at the one on the right side, which I think I'm always getting the right things on there. But I don't. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. True story. Being a teacher at school, at my middle school, I must draw Sonic the Hedgehog at least. Out of the week, I'm probably drawing him like 20 times. Sonic the Hedgehog is definitely a kids just, and I can't blame them. That's your jam, and you're just always just drawing them and stuff like that. So I always drawing the speed line. So this is one of that. I do have this picture that popped up, so shout outs to you. I have this up here. Woo! Advertising. Woo! Woo, woo. Shout out to Victor and Justin. So I'm always just trying to keep the wheels in motion with my artwork and always creating. But yeah, I hope everybody, hope everyone had a good weekend. I hope everyone was consistent. Shout out to my awesome creators that had a show this weekend. Shout out to everybody that was on break, like going back to school tomorrow from spring break, and just been working on a bunch of things. Unfortunately, no, you know what? I'll take it back. I was gonna say it wasn't art related, but actually it was. I had there was art related. I did have some character designs that I had to turn into some clients in Florida, and the other thing was what was it? I got to work on some personal work of my character, so that was cool. But I'm just right now I'm kind of in teacher mode, and that because I'm this there, just like a lot of the stuff, I'm just trying to balance out my other schedules and stuff like that. You need a name. Let's get I can't wait till we get we gotta have an element factor. Like I want to see element factor, and you guys show up all together, and we could throw in Ellie's power punch in there too. Let's do that. Love it. These are just looking at Justin's characters, and I could see the students at my school tomorrow totally doing these running arounds and jumping around because they're young. They're young and pre-K and kindergartner, so that's why. Nice. Sweet. Love it. Trying to see if I have a. Do I have a speedster? Do I have a speedster character? No, I don't. Maybe. No, I don't. I'm just joking. I hope I did justice in drawing, but I've drawn the drawn it in my style. So, but I think it's all good. In gravy, chicken and gravy. Yeah. How about another character? Thank you. At my school, I'm actually putting a couple of my students in the next Element Factor book, and though I can't put all the kids in there, I have students that are literally characters in their own right that I'm like, yo, they just gotta be in there. So shout outs to my groups of kids that I add into that. It's not a disrespect or anything. I just think it's just their personalities cracked me up and everything that I had to put them in there. Let me see. I'm gonna do. Let me see if I draw. If I'm drawing her, I'm gonna draw Sonic. Dee 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 dee. I always get asked, Mr. Alejandro, can you draw? Mr. Alejandro, can you draw? Mr. Alejandro, can you draw characters? I got Sonic's hair looking like a crown here, which is funny, and his eyes is funny here too. Let's see. Then I have students that are aficionados of knowing so much about Sonic the Hedgehog that whenever I draw something off character, they pretty much tell me, like, Mr. Landra, you're drawing a character wrong. And I'm like, it's okay. I'm drawing it in my style, just like they draw it in their style. But, what do I know? I don't even know what's going on with Sonic's eyebrow here right now, but I think that's why they yell at me. I just need more sugar. That's it. That's why this is my sketchbook. My sketchbook is like, it's a sketch. I don't take it serious. And when I ask these kids to draw along with me to draw Sonic, I always tell them to draw Sonic with his favorite delicious, hilarious favorite food, and it's chili dogs. Guy likes chili dogs. Go back in there, fix that eye. Like I said, it's cool. Yeah. I think for let me see. I just gotta. I know it's to fix it. Whatever. Shout outs to Pachka markers. It's my practice markers. Yeah. It's much better. Chili dogs. Chili. Well, I did make it more detail on this one as opposed to Sonic. I'm gonna let it dry on that one. Let's see. Yeah, got some pages. And as always, I try to make an effort of filling up my sketchbooks. I'll try to add some colors during the week. But I think for that, I'm pretty much wrapped up right now. I will be posting this week. If you guys can, give a follow. Thank you guys all that got to check out what I'm working on. And it's just more of just fun and relaxing, and always let you guys know you guys are doing a great job. So I want to say thank you. I hope you guys are good. I hope you guys get some rest. I hope you guys get to continue on being awesome and make art. So with that being said, I am Aleroart. I want to say peace out. Guys, have a good one. Thank you guys for checking out tonight's Sunday night show and just making art, all right? I'll see you guys around. For the next time, me and Alley Cat say thank you, all right? Peace out. Bye-bye.